Hello and welcome to a new episode of
Dev Talk and Play.
Yes
Wait, I have to listen.
with Jana and Friedrich. And I'm very loud, I think. No, it's okay. Yeah, we are going to play Dune today, which I'm really excited for. And
You know the story.
the story is so much I can tell already is not in there at all. That's my critique at the game. But there's a reason for that. We come to
Okay.
that. It's early access and they have no campaign.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert! Okay. And we have some game news. I would say we start with first, right? The first news
Tell me.
was contributed by you. Oh yeah, I have
I
to.
don't remember.
Yeah, now you have to. Oh wait, why is my desktop this desktop? That's not right. Okay, say something, please.
What? Oh, okay. Jana is handling technical problems.
Okay, I got it.
Done.
Okay, you remember new news? These are your news.
This is very annoying here in the background.
What is annoying? The plant. Please leave my plant alone. She didn't do anything to you. That won't help. It will attack. You can rotate it. Maybe that helps more.
I can't cut it off.
Okay, I can't talk about your. I mean, I can talk, but it's your contribution. What is it
What
about?
was it about?
Paradox launched World of Darkness.
Unbound publisher program.
Go.
Yeah, I don't have much more to say because
You told me
I mean,
about
World
that.
of Darkness. What is it? It's Vampire the Masquerade.
Yes.
And apparently you can make a game officially with the license of the Vampire the Masquerade, but it has to be free, I think, and you have to put it on itch.io.
itch.io, which is really interesting that they
Yeah.
choose. But I'm not sure why itch.io. Why not put it on Steam? Because they want to have inspirations, but you not.
Oh, your game must be either free or cost $6 or more. I don't know, maybe
Hä?
because
So not $2, not $3, but $5 is okay.
$6 or more. I don't really know why they want itch.io. Maybe they have some kind of promotion with them, or it's just Steam take 30% and they don't want
They
that.
also want 33% monetization
Yeah.
revenue.
So you have to ask them.
Yeah.
And now we will make a Vampire the Masquerade game.
I played a couple of wait, what is that? Oh no, I got advertisement. That's the
Is
downside
this a
of
new
using.
laptop or something?
It's Edge. I always use Edge. And I okay. I guess they're talking about that here. Oh, you remember?
Yeah, Bloodlines. We should play that again.
Yeah.
Greatest game ever.
Can you put? Not that it's picked up by the microphone. Yeah, so I mean, what I wanted to say before YouTube confused me, I played, I think, 2 visual novels. Oh, I have no problem. Visual novels in like WhatsApp style. It's like you talk to somebody on the phone, and you were on a bus. I forgot the name. I think I don't find out very fast. It's like a novel on where somebody talked to you, and you were on the bus to New York, I think, or Los Angeles. I think Los Angeles, and last night something happened, something strange. You met a person, and after that you have blood on your neck, and you're all confused, and you're talking to your friends, and you can also get new contacts on the phone. You can listen to music. You can get news, and of course stuff happens. I think you get called by people, and all that. And those were Vampires the Masquerade novels, and they were also very amazing. Maybe I can find it.
When
if I
did you
saw
play that? Or read that?
Probably 5 years ago. I had it on smartphone. I also showed you, but you weren't really interested.
I only remember playing some visual novel game based on the Vampire Masquerade universe, and I found it very boring. I had to stop like after 10 minutes because
Seems
it was so much
night.
unneeded
Yeah.
fiction writing, just how she was in the cafe and had a writer's block or something.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's one of those Shadows of New York, maybe.
Ah. Okay. That one. I think I won't find it even if I'm looking on the app store. But I think the story and the universe. I mean, I would also be interested into the RPG system they have, and I think I listened to some podcasts. There was once a person in our old office. She interviewed us. They were playing Vampire the Masquerade, and I listened to their podcast where they talked about it.
They,
And that was really interesting. And I think it's amazing for like Twine, for example. I mean, now you can use officially the universe for Twine
Yeah,
and
but
even monetize it. If you, I mean,
my main problem is that I don't actually have the nerve to get into the lore so much that I really make a game about it with it.
the game I played wasn't deep into the lore. It's really the thing you realize you were bitten by a vampire. Now, and the person who did this to you broke the masquerade,
Yeah,
and which means they have to be killed, and you learn that this means you are going to be killed as well. To really,
yeah,
I'm missing the word here. You know, to really clean the table.
yeah.
You know.
Sure, it's a breach of the masquerade.
Yeah, you're right. And that was the story. And I think I'm not sure if there
I
was
mean,
anything about the
I mean,
clans
Bloodline
or
starts like that too, right?
yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
sires
true.
you, and you are about to get killed,
Yeah,
but yeah, then you do missions for the big bad.
maybe interactive novels, but there are really a lot out there recently. Like I mean, mostly visual what's the name? Novels, not visual novels.
Graphic novels?
Oh, it's visual novels, right?
Yeah.
That play like the Japanese games. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it's interesting, and yeah,
Yep.
maybe there will be a Red King. I don't
No.
think. Okay. Great. Another news. Oh, there's the contract. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, you can apply for it.
Let's do it. What
Okay.
was your news?
My news I had in my timeline was that Apple is notifying game devs that if they are not going to update their games, they're gonna be pulled from the store. It's I think this was the first news I got. Apple want to retain a monopoly on mobile app distribution, yet are awful custodians with little respect for art and culture that doesn't make money.
No, that isn't news.
That isn't news. Yeah, but what sucks, there was a time when they were more appealing to little artists, to indie games, than it was the App Store of Android, because they were always more for a different kind of monetization, and also Apple was eager to highlight them. And now, yeah, even if a game is finished, I mean, Android had this, we had the same problem. I remember with Pitman, you had to update the games that they were fit for a new Android version, right? So, but it was just you had to update it, and that's it. And I think that's not a problem with Apple. They really want you to maintain the app, add new stuff, and if your game is finished, that's not acceptable.
I mean, for them, it's quality assurance, so there's nothing that is broken with the later versions of the iPhone. But
yeah, but there was a lot of complaints about people. I mean, I don't know if you could ship around that, like just update it and upload it to the process again.
Yeah.
But also maybe some people don't want to get into their games. I mean, you know that it's always when you open your old Unity version and you have to upgrade it.
Well, yeah, I have to like look at try again, which is still Unity 4.7, not even 5, it's 4.7.
Yeah,
And somebody sent me a Chinese, like simplified Chinese localization for the game.
yeah,
So I have to get back to it, and there's always the questions, should I upgrade the game so it works actually with modern computers better? Because there are some problems, but I don't want to. I did it already once. I upgraded, tried to a later Unity version, but I don't know where I have that and if it still works.
yeah,
So I would start from beginning. And of course, people who want the old version need to get that too.
yeah. Yeah, so it's a pain in the ass, and I think Apple will get poorer. I mean, I don't have any Apple device anymore. My iPad 3 that I got, I think around 2011 or 12. There was a game I wanted to retry because I made a radio feature about music in games. And I replugged my iPad 3 and it worked. I think it was a game by Björk and I was surprised. It still was working, the iPad was working, and that was amazing. And it's like a console that you can still use with the apps you got. And I think they said if you don't delete the apps from your device, you still have them, but if you deleted them, you never got them again. I mean,
It's
I
like
mean,
with Flappy Bird.
I still got Flappy Bird, I think, on this iPad 3. I think. Or
Yeah,
was it
people
on
sold
Android?
iPhones with the game because it was pulled from the store.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just sad because it's a very important part in gaming history. And I just remember in that time I played a lot. I mean, today I don't play any mobile games anymore. It's a bit loud, I think. I don't play any mobile games anymore because I'm just not interested in the gameplay, except like those graphic novel WhatsApp style games. They are really fun. Or if there's like a puzzle game or like a game like High Rise, like where you build little
Yeah.
skyscrapers, stuff like this. Like this is really perfect and small and fits the platform. But above that, I'm not interested in mobile games anymore. But that was a time where I was really dedicated to these kind of games, and now they're like gone from history. Yeah, I think it sucks.
It does suck.
Um, yeah, and this what the developer said, that they are awful custodians with little respect. That's exactly how I see it. I don't know how the thing developed. I saw a lot of developers posting that on Twitter. I had a lot of those complaints in my timeline. I don't know if there something happens if they did something like I heard you. I just know a lot of Apple developers who said, I'm fed up with Apple and I don't want to be on Apple Arcade because beyond that, you can't really live from creating apps anymore. And
More games.
yeah, but I think mobile is always harder.
Sure.
All right, now a topic from you. A message from Carcass.
As nobody is really caring about this,
Oh,
it's okay if I talk a bit in depth about it.
okay.
The Alaka Jam.
Yeah.
It's like a very personal thing because the theme, a game within a game, is very important to me. It's something I think about a lot, about like how the medium of games is discussing itself.
Yeah.
I always like to see games within games. Like there was this just recently through the fragmentation, which we played last week. It
Yeah.
had one computer where I could play a little maze game, and even played the little maze game, so I got an achievement.
In Observer, the good cyberpunk game by Apollo Studio, I also like Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
But there you could find this, and you could play. God, what was it? A little. I can't remember what kind of game, but you can't. With every level, with every disc, you could continue and play more levels of this one game that they
Yeah, yeah.
programmed. That was really cool.
Yeah. That,
You got also more examples. Carcass got more examples.
sure. He specifically talks about System Shock and
Winged commands.
yeah. Some people were confused about that and said it was irritating that, or even eye-waiting that Carcass said systemic shock and Wing Commander and Ultimare.
Oh, that I didn't realize.
And it's because Carcass isn't from our world. He's inside
Yeah.
some kind of
Parallel dimension.
parallel world where everything is the same or at least similar and only different a little in little ways.
Yeah.
So he's a person inside a person, myself,
Yeah.
and he makes a jam inside a jam because K-Jam is part of the I Like a Jam.
Yeah.
So the theme. So I thought it would be cool because the announcement
It's
post
a
is an
complete
announcement post.
Inception.
Yeah, not complete. It's just
It's
one
a jam
thing
in a
inside.
jam with an announcement in an announcement about a game in a game.
Yeah, sure, but it's only one layer deep. It's not really.
What I really like about your game concept is you proposed that you could have one developer who does like the outer game
Yeah.
and the other doing the inner game. I don't know. Or
I
the
even-
games that complete each other or whatever.
Yeah, I even thought that they maybe share just some assets. Like I have this character made for my game, and they could give it to someone else, and they would import it in their
Like
game.
Team Indie.
Something like that, or even just quoting my game, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be super sophisticated. So overall, I'm still hopeful it would be more than 7 entrants, with one being me and one being...
What's your happiness goal?
Yeah,
8.
the number of entrants isn't really important, but
Okay, the submissions are.
the submissions, like at least 5 games would be cool.
Yeah.
But I don't really expect that.
With art by Ludi. Oh wait,
Yeah,
there
the
was
back
like
art.
this hidden thing. Wait.
Hidden thing?
Yeah, you said it's
Yeah, well, it's responsive.
yeah. I first thought you were doing layers, but you didn't. But it feels like
Yeah.
it feels like you were layering the art.
But that's just an illusion.
Yeah. You don't do that, but it's really cool.
Ludi's art is very fitting here because he does game art, like his paintings and other
Wow, why is that? Okay, strange.
objects.
Yeah, like this.
Always have some game elements from games we played in our childhood and so on.
Yeah, I also love those. How's he calling them? Skyboxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The skyboxes. They're really nice. Really neat.
Yeah, it totally fit. I had some AI generated picture in the background at first while preparing the post,
Yeah.
but I then thought this
By
art by Ludi would be more fitting.
Wombo art.
Yeah, Wombo art. Also, the logo is right now the Gemician, which is like the mascot of the
Conjuring the Gemician.
website. Right, conjuring Gemician. So,
Wow.
well, that's okay if not everybody gets this. It's okay.
Maybe you have to make a Twitter channel by Carcass, who's
Yeah, it's
Probably.
also low effort. No, it's okay. So if anybody would like to join, just do
okay.
it.
I put it
it's,
in the channel.
A month-long jam, but of course you don't have to do a game within a month, or you don't have to take that much time. You can just do it in a weekend or a day.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not following the theme, it's also okay. Just make a game and submit it. I would be so amazed.
Yeah. Uh, okay. I want to change. Yeah, continue, please.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Okay.
Thank you that you're part of the post.
This is beloved memories. It's at our internship, right?
Right.
Well,
Yeah. 12 years, 13 years ago.
yeah,
And the
amazing
picture of
time.
Nudi is like that one
Yeah, inside of my
inside of inside is like 15 years or 17 years ago.
memory inception. Yeah, I really love it. I hope more people are going to see that. I mean, can you somehow? No, you can't just post it on itch, right? Because it's hosted here, so you can't.
You can post the game on itch and then, of course, have an account on I Like a Jam, so I see it.
Yeah.
There's no jams.
I mean, just to promote it, that people do see it, you know?
I think the I Like a Jam people already tried that several times to have the I Like a Jam also on itch, and it worked, but not always. So there has to be something by the itch.io developers,
Yeah.
and I'm not much into putting more work into that direction without getting anything back. So whatever.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so much for the news. Do you have anything else to say? News-wise?
News-wise,
Oh yeah, right. The elephant in the room.
the ancient elephant. Oh no, what was it? What was it?
No, mastodon.
Yeah, what is a mastodon?
It's a mammoth.
Yeah, old,
Mammoth.
old
Mammoth.
elephant. Yeah, ancient elephant. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Okay, so now I'm using my browser. Completely is meaningless. So I think this is a news I'm not going into too much because I think everybody saw that this week that Elon Musk didn't even joke about it. He really bought Twitter. I thought they could. I mean, he was talking about it. They were denying him. Streamception. They were they were denying him, and I thought that's it. Okay, he tries, but they wouldn't get through with this. And I wasn't even shocked. It was like a minor news, and then it popped up everywhere. And I think I'm not even shocked that he has Twitter now. I think what I'm more upset about that he has like 44 million billions just to spend randomly. Like he just does that.
Yeah,
That
and
the person is able to do that.
never forget this website which shows how
Yeah.
much a billion is. So this is 1 million. This little square is a million, and this is 1 billion, right?
Yeah.
And if you have 44 billion,
I didn't know that website. It's
we
amazing.
are now
Oh my God.
at, this is already billion notes.
I mean, like you said, we are on Jeff Bezos' network right now.
I think this is 44 billion.
But at least Amazon is owning this and not Jeff personally. But this is different. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really like Elon Musk owns it. I really hate all his fanboys that are just so much that are just celebrating him, but never ever think of one person able to spending 44 billions. It's just insane. I'm so annoyed by it. I don't think you started it. You said, okay, I'm going to Mastodon, and I also did it impulsively, like I am,
Well,
and
I
then
have
going
4
to Twitter and
followers.
complain about it. I'm so sorry for that, but it's really my processing
Yeah,
thing.
I would be too embarrassed.
What?
Yeah,
To ask this what I
yeah,
asked
well,
him.
it's something you can just ask in some forum and then you can delete that question.
No, I found this interesting because, especially with Mastodon, the problems I had is stuff that a lot of people are struggling with. I mean, for me, Twitter, when I went on Twitter, when I went on Discord, when I went on Facebook, I intuitively understood the platform, right?
Sure.
With Mastodon, it wasn't that case because I think a lot of what Mastodon delivers isn't transparent. It's not intuitive.
But
And I also posted this, to show, okay, you got the problem, I have the problems too, and let's find a solution together,
okay, but yeah, I wouldn't do it in the complainy way. I
I
would just
didn't
ask.
I didn't do it in the complaining. It was a
Yeah, it's
joke.
okay, it's okay. Anyway, Mastodon and
Yeah.
the way it works is so alien to us, and it's also
Well,
not.
yeah.
It's in many ways it's a bit annoying, but I think it's like the way. I mean, one big problem I have is like I'm working now on Mastodon.io. I didn't really know the difference to Mastodon.social or the others
Yeah.
instances, but now if someone can just register as Red King on Mastodon.social and impersonate me, and that's a bit
Can they really? I thought the name is.
no.
Oh, that sucks. I haven't
That's
thought.
one of my problems. Like, okay,
I haven't thought about that. Okay.
identity theft will probably be a bigger problem there, and of course, all the stuff they implemented with the instances makes it easier to cut off a whole instance
Yeah.
from your community because okay, they have the trolls there. We don't want that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's somehow the future if you don't want the Shadowrun dystopia with the companies running it all,
It's already happening.
because this is really the Fediverse or somewhat.
The Fediverse, yeah.
The distributed. What was that? Was it the Fediverse?
I think Fediverse, yeah.
What does it even mean?
I have no idea. Like it's my second day. I understood some concepts more. What helped me with understanding the concept of Mastodon is it's not one. What is the Fediverse?
It's like a federation and universe. Like Germany is a federation of states, so this is a Fediverse because
Okay. What helped me understand the concept more is to not see. Okay, first, don't think it's like Twitter only because it looks kind of like Twitter. And what also helped me is that it's more like independent websites that use the same system.
yeah.
Point. So because I also thought, okay, like when I started with Mastodon, I applied on Mastodon.social.
It's actually like a web inside a web.
Yeah, webception. You're right. And I started on Mastodon.social because I kind of, I don't know, I think it was the first thing and I just did it and I just wanted to try it out. And then I thought, okay, I want to get more into communities they have because they have like, for example, a role-playing community and I wanted to get into this. And I didn't know how, but yeah, and I thought I just apply like on Discord, you add those Discords to your channel and then you can read the people that are there. But it's not like that on Mastodon because when you do that, you need to make a new profile.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's an independent website and you need
Yeah,
to do a new profile.
but in your
I clicked on the same thing again. Fuck. What are you doing?
can I close?
Yeah, what do we want to do?
But on your start page, you see everything from all the instances you follow with your one single.
But I can't follow other instances. This is my problem because when I start another instance,
Asozial.
wait, where's I have to search for. Okay, let's go on this to the start page.
But I follow someone from a whole different.
Yeah, that's what you can do. You can follow other people
and
from a
what do you want
different.
to do?
Okay, look, get started. So they have different instances that I also show here, and I thought
Chloe,
really? Ooh. And I thought, okay, I want something with art and gaming, so I clicked on gaming, and then I saw role playing, and I thought, oh yeah, beitreten, go into. What's the English?
Apply.
Fly. I don't know. Get into. And the problem is, I was logged in, and I did this, and then it says, yeah, connect.
You want to follow the whole community, not just single person
Yeah, like
from the
Discord. I
Discord.
thought it's like Discord. I thought I add this channel to my
I
timeline
understand,
and
understand.
therefore
Okay.
read what others say
Yeah.
about role playing, but it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Obviously not.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks. I don't know that the concept. I mean, if you accept it,
Hey, it's open source. Change the source code and you
but how you can do this is like there's the public and the explore sites. I think it's public. And it works like that. You can read the timeline of that now.
Yeah.
And if I find somebody interesting, like Tagesschau, the German news station, which has, why are they in role playing? Okay, they are on squeed@.me, and there's probably squeed.
Nobody's on.
Yeah, but they can
Rollenspiel.
they can have partner instances, and
Yeah,
they're also in there.
what's got in the world, but that's not. That's something different.
But I'm on Rollenspiel.social.
Yeah,
Public.
but Mastodon itself also has a. I mean, that the code just can show you everything.
Yeah, but
right?
But where is the role playing? Okay, but you can see the role playing accounts, but I don't want to see accounts. Okay, I don't know what to do with accounts. I want to see. It's the same. I'm confused. What did I click? Public or explore? Oh, damn it. Okay, now I see the accounts that are on there, Rollenspiel.social, but what should I do with accounts? Okay, they say nothing about how smart people are, what kind of role play they play,
Sure.
if they're inspiring, if they post a lot of images or whatever. You know, it's not helpful. I don't know. I'm still trying. I think it's interesting.
I think it's explore, not global.
What?
Are you back on RPG?
There's public and there's explore.
Right, explore is.
And they do something. Explore does the public profiles, and public is showing the. I thought the post that you could read the timeline, but obviously it isn't like that.
It has a public feed and profile directory. Okay.
But I mean, what
I'm not understanding.
what they are doing is, okay, I again clicked the wrong. I think no, it's the. I mean, maybe role playing is promoting the other. Like maybe they have like social in their. Isn't that they? Wait, where is it? I thought that one instance can promote other instances. I don't know. So you can, like when you start with Mastodon, what I understood is that you can start on one instance and use other instances like this.
Mhm.
And you choose an instance like a home base.
Yeah, I
what
wonder
they
which
told me.
instance I should choose.
Choose your fighter.
I'm in the DOS game club IRC, and I'm not really a DOS game player anymore. So
Yeah.
it's more like, okay, there are some people that I know,
Yeah.
and
But
they started a Mastodon server, but I wouldn't like want to be a super part of it because I feel a bit out of place.
Yeah.
So I wonder what is my main interest. Where would I like
I think
identify myself? But I don't know.
I think there's also no game dev Mastodon, which would be interesting. I also have no idea how to. It's the global
Federal.
timeline. I have no. I would love to have like a game dev thing, but still I don't know how to get there, how to read the timeline. I think it's so complicated. maybe it's very easy if you could wrap your head around the concept, but I think that will pull off a lot of people because they have. I mean, I see it on Twitter how people struggle, and also on Mastodon what people ask. And I mean that's sad because I think they have a great platform and awesome, great tools here. Okay, we get banned from Twitch because we watch Mastodon feeds.
Okay, I
So
have a pedophile background on my computer. The people.
yeah, that's the free speech we wanted on Twitter again. Yeah. So much for Mastodon. Did I say everything I wanted to? I'm not sure. Like, I'm confused. I want to learn. I watch videos about it where people talk about Mastodon, but they mostly talk about the general concept. Yeah, there's the instances, and they don't practically talk about it. Like, hey, you want to read the feed of this instance. This is how you can add them to your feed. And it's, yeah. It's confusing. I mean, I'm not quitting Twitter yet, but I really want to have. I'm not quitting Facebook. I'm still on Facebook, although I really hate the platform more and more. But I'm still using it for several reasons, like contacts, business contacts, and
Yeah.
people I would otherwise miss out. Yeah. Okay, let's stop here and play a bit Dune, right?
Dune.
Let's do this, and
Did you change the category?
I did change the category. Category is so
Dune Scheißwurst.
okay. Dune. Why do I play Dune?
Why do you like this so much? It's just sand.
That's a really interesting aspect because I also thought, how do you make sand appealing? But I feel they achieved it positively. I love the characters. I really love the characters. She's great.
While the Baron Harkonnen wanted red.
Okay, just let's play this one.
Smugglers who above all desire profit.
Okay, it doesn't work.
The noble Atreides, bound by the whims of the Emperor, are blinded by their honor.
I find the game a bit cruel.
The board is
Audio.
set.
Already.
Yeah.
No.
Only this.
The spice war begins.
So I got the game on Friday last week, I think, and hadn't that much time to play it. Actually, I wanted to play it more because, especially strategy games, you start so often. Every time building yourself into a corner and then realizing, I should have done that and that as well, and then we restart.
I think my main problem with games like this real-time strategy is how you do the same thing over and over again, and sometimes it's just pure luck that you win this time. For me, at least.
Yeah, I can't agree with the pure luck, but yeah, you will. I mean, I must say I realized with Dune, and also I tried it early, the beta version before they released it in early access. What interests me most about strategy games is understanding the system. And I must say, when I understood it, I'm bored with the game. I'm not interested into it or mastering the system or something like that. I just want to understand it and use it, and that's what's interesting to me.
Are there stealth RTSs? I would play that.
I don't know. The factions, the Atreides are a given. I must say, this kind of text, it pulled me off so hard at the beginning.
Why is it so small?
Yeah, that also. And I wish they would talk a bit more, or you could rotate them. And I know it's not. I know it's not the purpose of this, but I love those. Like in Civilization, the characters that speak to you, and I think it's really an art form to have one character represent like strategic elements, like a story behind them, and with just some slogans and like their appearance. I really love that in games, and I think they did that well here as well.
Do the counselors appear if you click them?
No, they're just little images with
I thought
even
they'd appear
smaller.
by his side and he
No,
hugs them
no,
and
no.
blood comes.
I would so love if they do that a bit more.
Maybe just
So they give you, yeah, like some give you really great stuff. Like there's one Fremen advisor who gives you the sandworms from the beginning.
to fear.
Yeah. Okay, so basically what makes the Atreides interesting is you can peacefully annex villages. Like, okay, I mean, it's like the first time when I opened it, it's like, what? And they're doing what? What? Why? For what? Okay. So it's, yeah, maybe I shouldn't go too much into detail because it gets interesting when you played it like a couple of times and then I love the art. It's really amazing. They got inspired by art decor. And I wouldn't have thought it, but it fits really well to the world. I love the outfits. I love the characters. The smugglers. Yeah, I must admit I read the books, but smugglers never really came to me.
They needed a fourth.
Yeah, even in the old Dune games, which we sometimes play in multiplayer,
Yeah.
online multiplayer. They in Dune 2 they got the Ordos, which are also made up. So they never thought about using the Fremen. I think it's the first RTS game where you could play the Fremen, because in the old Dune 2, you would play the Fremen as units of the Atreides, which is really interesting because even the movie, like the new Denis Villeneuve movie, the trailer starts with the Fremen telling the story from their perspective.
With the ring
And
and,
that's-
the hobbits.
Yeah, right. And that's really exciting because before that, developers and filmmakers haven't thought of that. They just, yeah, like it was. Like, yeah, colonization, noble colonization, you know?
Yeah, sure. New computers.
Okay, so the thing is, I played the Atreides a lot, I played the Fremen a lot, I never played the Harkonnens. Let's play fat guy. Okay, I have to read.
Body shaming.
Can use corruption. Can use unlock stealth probe.
They have been called despotic, merciless, scheming, and devious, and those are only their finer qualities. What are their less finer qualities? Stinking.
Ooh, 50% of all your military units' costs is refunded upon their death. Wow, that's really powerful.
Well done.
Okay, I take them.
Why can't you take 4 counselors?
Yeah, only 2.
So early access, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Oh wait, that's new. What? I have to sorry, I come back to the, I have to define what I can do. I thought I have to say, okay, I want to win with hegemony. Hegemony? Hegemony?
Hegemony.
Hegemony. Yeah, what does early access mean? I mean, I played a lot in the beta version, and when they uploaded it, I mean, my save still worked, and I only saw minor changes in the optics.
Yeah.
You can play through with the 4 fractions. Fraction with a fraction of the game. Worm activity, I think that's also new. Storm activity. Okay, MP play on easy. There is no campaign, so there is no story at all. Like those little flavor texts they are in there. But if you haven't read the books or watched the movies, it's like, what the hell am I doing here? Who am I? What's the lens rod? What's the what's going on?
Why are there strange creatures in this?
Yeah, why is the penis floating through the sand? I don't know. So that's a bit. I mean, I'm not a hardcore strategy player, although I love strategy and play it a lot. But what I really love are Zwischensequenzen? Cutscenes.
Cutscenes.
I love cutscenes. Go and watch Dune 2000 cutscenes. They are amazing. Yeah. I don't need that. Okay, maybe a bit. Okay, let's stop it. Because I think I love when you play a campaign, the strategy to explain the strategy elements to you, they often use them like a puzzle. Sometimes they strip you of elements, so you're forced to use a certain element, or you have to find out what they want in that tutorial, that kind of stuff. So I really love tutorials in strategy games, and also the story that here you have always the same kind of planet. I mean, they are generated. Okay, I'm trying to move.
Is there a map?
Oh, she's awaiting order.
Is there a map?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice fog of war.
It's a very nice fog of war. Let's float into this. It's really nice. It's so beautiful. Also, the little glistening of the sand, and they also have a very nice sandstorm.
Okay, they have sections, not just.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
I don't know how they generate their maps. I guess they have the meshes. Like this is a mesh, and this is, I don't know.
There's a technical term for this. World.
So that's how you start. I mean, it's very much like Dune 2. I think they were inspired by Dune 2. And Dune 1 a lot. I love Dune 1. It's more like an adventure. It has mild strategy elements, building elements, but that's really amazing. Where were we? What did I say? I talk so much. You don't have to build plates. Some people missed that you don't have. Oh yeah, I need military. Some people complained that you don't need to build plates like it's in the old games, where you needed to build plates against sandworms, and your buildings would get broken over time because of the instability of the ground.
This doesn't exist, or?
It doesn't exist. I'm glad for that. I always hated the plating. It was just.
But
Okay.
it makes makes it more your world.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're not really building much a lot. Like
Yeah.
when I'm going to have this city here, let's do this right now. That's our next step.
I thought you played a fat guy.
I think we are evil. We are the evil ones. Are we the baddies?
Can you rotate the camera?
I think not. No, not that I know of. Okay, let's watch them fight.
They are much bigger than this.
Why didn't I? They were releasing.
Dune.
I didn't play them because I hate Harkonnen so much.
They are much bigger than the houses they live in. This
Yeah.
does not make much sense.
I mean, they are the developers of Northgard, which is highly stylized.
Okay, Shiro Games.
Yeah, Shiro Games. Sorry,
So,
I didn't mention that.
Northgard is exactly the same with the.
You know them? I didn't know that you were.
I played the game a bit.
Really? Didn't know that.
It's it has the same concept of not of like cells of land, instead that you have like a grid or something like that.
Wow, my units were really weak. That's crazy. Because with my normal troopers,
You're just a Harkonnen.
I could, with the Atreides and Fremen, I could always like kill the first city that I got. But I got my money back. Refund.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, then you should try Northgard because it's very similar
Okay.
from the concept with the cells.
Alright, okay. So now we got the village. Why I attack this village is because I only can get spies by conquering this part of the map, and then I can use the city to build inside of the city, which we have to wait until it's full. I can build houses.
Okay.
I can build first only 2 houses, and after that I have to pay much money to get more slots.
Is the game also made with hacks?
I don't know. Is the old game made with
Yeah.
hacks? So
Yeah,
now we
it's
can build a building. So the first thing we do is build a refinery, of course. That's the reason why we are here. I have no idea if it matters where you put them. You know, maybe if you get attacked. I had no idea. It's the frame rate sometimes drops.
There is also made Evoland and Darksburg.
Oh, really? They made
Yeah.
Evoland. Okay, wow. I must say I really love their style. They said they worked with a geologist on Dune to really make interesting different deserts, and they did a great job, really. I mean, I must say, when you are really into the game, you don't care if the landscape can be totally white. There can be nothing. It doesn't matter. But also it looks good on screenshots. So
Is Darksburg out now?
I like this function. This is my tech tree. Sorry if I talk too much. I have
just talk.
I played it for like since last Friday, and I really would love to talk about it because I haven't talked to anybody about it yet, so I have a lot on my mind. I love the idea. This is the tech tree, and you not always have enough. I mean, I don't know where you see how much you get and what you need to get new tech. I mean, it's not communicated like 60 experience points. It just pops up and then I use it. I have no idea how you know when you can use the next, put free the next. Doesn't matter. So, what I love is like, okay, the next time I'm in here, I definitely want this to
Research.
what it is to be researched, to be used. And after that, I definitely want like this to be used. And they block it. They remember that. So you don't get annoyed with
Okay.
that. They come back to you when you get enough points, I guess, and they just put them,
Understood.
use them. So where is my ornithopter? I don't know how to
Awaiting order.
jump to stuff I marked. It's a bit. I never looked that up. They have a bit like Anno, you remember, like this little points of interest where
Yeah.
something happens and you have to
Okay.
go there, and then you got like 2 stuff you can do. Like you can either
Now I
like
wish I had played Northgard more than just a few minutes, because
you could have told me so much.
then I would have probably seen more similarities or differences.
Yeah, I must say I never played anything by Shiro Games, and I think Northgard. I don't know why I never played it, because I love stylized games. I think they do milder strategy
It
games.
was definitely on the light side. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a hardcore
And
strategy.
and Dune is like that as well. They it's really okay, what's happening? It's still building. I love the background. Like they also said that they wanted, like, for night and day cycles, they wanted to do the opposite colors, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
very important to them.
Is this a wall
Where do you see a worm?
up there?
Up there? Here?
Yeah.
I know it's just spice.
Okay.
That's where the harvesters
I
go.
mean, we know where the spice comes from, right?
Yeah.
It's
It's-
farts from.
It's farts from the worms. So now I deploy it, and I say enable autocall. If the worms appear, they just bring it back. But you have to deploy them again when that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say, it's not super complex. I mean, you're doing a lot of the same stuff over again, and I think it's really cool for, yeah, maybe not beginners, but yeah, for starters, for people who don't want to get too deep into some.
Wow.
What?
Cool.
What?
Yeah, the sun suddenly appeared.
Yeah. Okay, what's this? Confirm. So you get some contracts which are mostly tutorial based, but also sometimes you get stuff. Okay, if you do this in 7 days, you get money or whatever. Also, the music is different
Yeah.
because when you play the Fremen, it's more, I don't know, it's different.
Flutes.
Flutes? Yeah, I can't remember the instruments,
I
to
don't
be
know.
honest. Although I heard it quite often. Okay, what do I want to do?
don't know.
Blascreed is very important, so I think that's the next city we occupy.
Anakin Skywalker would love this game.
Okay, what are troopers here? I can't. Are those the fat guys? Gunners. Troopers, gunners. So we want gunners. Okay. Okay, that happened. And we get intel. Nee, Plascreed. Okay, so basically what you need is Plascreed. It's for building buildings. People to give them jobs. Water is important. So if you take another city, you need wind traps. Okay, and what are we doing here? Maybe recruit? No, we don't need. Maybe just do wind traps right now.
So the Harkonnen just don't like sacrifice people to create energy or something like that.
I must say, all the factions. Let's do some fractions. Play very similar. The Fremen, they have the sandworms you can also ride. The Atreides, for example, the city, I don't need to put fighters in there. I can just, hey guys, do you want to be part of our empire? And they say, okay, but you give us more water for that, and then it's cool. Yeah. And the smugglers, which is interesting, you can put them in cities that are occupied by others.
Okay.
I must say I don't played them so far, so I don't know how this plays out. Okay, let's check a bit around with them. Horse mod. Agree. Huh?
Evil, agreed.
Yeah.
Ready for destruction.
Yeah.
Heirs of destruction.
I can see really the people saying the text like that. I must say the atmosphere is pretty cool. It feels nice, like the whole Dune thing. But it's not much story. I mean, they are also not saying that much. He's just saying greetings.
How can I help?
He's cool. I love this. The character is really nice. She's also nice.
How's Arrakis treating you?
Yeah, yeah. So you can trade with them, and I don't know if by that trading, here's the relation level. I searched for that. If it goes higher, but that means I guess they don't fight you that much. I haven't seen. I didn't trade that much with them to see a difference, to be honest. Okay, what's that? Ooh, wow! What so early? Okay, thanks.
People coming. Yeah, well, you are the.
Something I sometimes forget. When you got those cities here, you have to. You can put in a thing shooting a turret tower shooting at others. Turret.
Turret.
Yeah, I said that. A turret. And you can also have your militia in that city to fight people that come to your city. To not have soldiers always waiting here. But I sometimes forget that completely to fill out the slots. And it was rated so much by
What's our next step?
Raiders. What I like about Dune is, like, of course,
Operation in progress.
what I love about
She has a
Dune,
concept.
she has a concept, is you see that they really, what again? I know. They really, I need to get more into the city. They really, you see, like the orange bar, normally it goes down because
It's a tiny-
they don't like the desert very much. But I think when they're engaged in fighting, it doesn't matter. Or
They
maybe
have the
they.
high ground. They will win.
I hope. Like the troopers are really not good. Gain up to 50% power depending on missing health. Wow. When they're near dying, they're the best.
I always hate this perk.
I also
Because
hate that.
I always hate having less than 50% health in games.
Yeah. Where the enemies are already here. What the fuck? I mean, I'm very slow and I'm talking to you, but
You're also the Harkonnen and everybody hates the Harkonnen.
yeah, probably, but man. I can pillage the village and gain money, but then it's no use to me. I don't know what it is with the land because I never pillaged the village
Village to village.
so far. So I annex it and take it,
Just take it.
drive them into submission. The trailer says. Oh, this is interesting. This is the Landsrat. I love that it's called Landsrat because in Germany this is like the very regional meetup of decision makers.
Yeah, but written a bit differently.
And yeah, but it's Dutch, but it's like Landrat, right?
Okay.
But I love that here it's like the interplanetary meetup, and you have some stuff that happens in the next round, like 50% water upkeep, so that you need more water. 50%, 30% less influence production. I love that you can have little factories that produce influence for you, like people writing in their influences, sitting on a computer. You can put them.
There are no computers anymore.
You can have a factory. Yeah, right. There are no computers anymore. And plus 100% unit recruitment cost. So now I just look at that and nothing happens yet. I just know that this will come. And later on, this will be green, and then I can vote like, okay, this is something the Atreides can have. This is something the Fremen can have. This is somebody I don't want, I decline. And you have like, I have 80 votes plus 50 influence, and that's you can use on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, you can really vote
Yeah,
on something.
I see. Man,
And of
fonts
course,
are so tiny.
yeah,
Don't see anything.
it's really too tiny. And the more influence you have, the more you can really use that instrument. Like have cheaper buildings if that's an
There
offer.
may be some option. A lot of games allow you to make the
Let's-
text bigger.
Let's take a look in the options. I haven't, to be honest. Graphics, I guess. Monitor. Oh no,
No,
full screen. Frame rate.
no.
Nope.
That would have been general, I think.
Display decimals. Is it that? No.
No. Would have been general, but there's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would criticize that.
Yeah. This sound, I don't know what it means. It comes and it's like action music, and I don't know what does it mean. What's happening now?
It's just music.
Or is it saving now? Is that the saving sound? I have no idea. It's sometimes coming and
Is it the saving sound?
yeah, I don't know. Ooh, she says more than before. Like I said, I played it better and they didn't do much. I can send her Plascrete, which is very valuable right now. I'm not doing this, and this is also very valuable, and she's... Yeah, no. We hate the Fremen. Fuck off. And this is point of interest. And we get spice. Okay.
Warranted.
Or it's the Landrat No. Okay, I got this. Okay,
I only get 50% of what you're doing there.
I didn't do much so far. Like,
Yeah, didn't get it.
okay, but a good question. What's the goal of the game? The goal is, of course, you either own the most land or get the most hegemony. It's like if you how do you get this? It's the flexion of a faction's overpower. Yeah. So I never checked this how to get it. I just got it and was happy with it. With that, you can, for example, buy the upgrades for your base. And what is the third? The third win is, I don't know, forgot. Right. So what you have to do is, of course, produce spice, because this counter says when you have to give in the next 23 days, I have to pay 144 spice, so I have to produce that. I mean, that's the story. Like,
Yeah.
people on Dune, they have to pay that to the Kaiser, Emperor,
Imperator.
to the Imperator. Yeah. And meanwhile, with spice, you can buy. I can also put that a bit down. Solari, this is the money. So I need spice to pay. I need this to build buildings. I need this to have people who sit in the buildings, and also my army. That I never used, to be honest. I never checked that thing. I don't know why, but I never had to check it. Are the power source on the Arrakis? So weird. I never really had to look on it. And water, of course, like when I will overtake the next village, they always have like a water count. Okay, I'm not seeing that now, but when I click on the village I haven't taken yet, they have like a water count, like 5 water, 60 men, and how much authority I need to really take them.
Okay. I will believe you.
So you have to do a lot of stuff, check that it's there, okay? And I got water.
Line has to go up.
Line has to go up. I have the water, I have the people, and no, I have the spice, and now I will produce people.
Spice must-
And here you got an element on the map. This is Plascrete, which means I get a bonus if I build the Plascrete here. And that's what I'm doing now. Okay, I don't know. Should I? What should I tell? Okay, Plascrete factory. So now I'm in pause mode. That's why it's not doing anything. Okay, and here are already the Atreides. Crazy shit. Either they changed the tempo of easy, or maybe people complained, oh, it's too easy. Or I was really talking too much and not getting into it too quickly. Okay, so you also got spice. You could, when I
I don't get it, but it's okay.
It's just a window, okay? And you get randomly assigned, I don't know when, to be honest, I get spies,
A
okay?
tiny guy.
And one spy is already on Arrakis, and when, for example, I sometimes find little points of interest here. And I can either put my Ornithopter there and they collect stuff, or I can put my spy there to pull out intel from others. Or I can put them to the others, to the other factions, or do little stuff like probe setup or whatever. Or put them to the Spacing Guild, like they produce intel for me. It's like something. No, it's not on here. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I think I'm not completely seeing through this game. I mean, I played a lot, but I guess I'm not seeing through the game completely, right? I'm still also in the process of processing. I mean, for a big part, it really plays like the old games. but also it's a bit like Civilization-ish. It's a mix.
I think I'm missing trees a bit.
Yeah, I think if when you play it yourself, you don't care for the background anymore. It's
The foliage.
uh, yeah, it's also good. Okay, how can I make this more exciting for you? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't want to bore you. I mean, I had a good time with it so far. I
I want to see
really
more cities. I don't even understand what the city is.
the city is nothing. It's just the point you capture and that's it. What they also have are sieges. Those are like from the Fremen, the little caves they have. If you trade water with them, they work with you. They have several perks of several things they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else is there that you don't see it? A bigger map. more stuff. Okay, what's this? Construction complete. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't check what to do here. Damn it. I have to find two crashed. That's something I like. Sometimes there are ornithopters that are crashed and you can take them, but you have to go into the desert. And I think when I played it the first time, sometimes my units were missing and I was like, huh? Didn't I just put them there? And I forgot that they were drained from
Yeah.
thirst. Their supplies expired and they just died. Or a sandworm would snag them. Because sometimes in the top here,
I
you
want
get...
to see a sandworm.
Oh, there's a... Yeah, I don't know when he's coming. I get a notification here and then... Yeah, like sandworm is coming. You first see like it's wobbling. The
Yeah,
floor's
sure.
wobbling and then now there's something happening. Spies detected. Okay. And the lens rod meeting. So I decline. I want units that the Atreides. That's something I don't know. Why can't I add the Atreides here? Sometimes you can just support or decline, and sometimes you could put people in there. Okay.
I'm sure it all makes sense when you play it yourself.
Doesn't it make sense when I tell it like that?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It
Sorry.
probably makes sense, but maybe I'm just not in the right mindset for it.
Do you want to try it? Explore it?
No,
Why not?
no. I hate sand,
What was that?
as I said. It's
Okay, let's have
Anakin Skywalker would love this game.
So
It's everywhere. It's so quaz. Hi. Hey, Ronnie.
hey Ronny.
Dune 2 was one of my top games in my early PC times, but I don't know if this one would please me.
I must say it's quite similar to Dune, but like the base building is very different. Like you can't really. I mean, I can decide where I put this building, but it doesn't matter much.
I guess it depends on what exactly you thought was great about Dune 2,
Yeah, I mean,
as
but
always.
what I always love is like the fog of war thing that they really did well here. Also, like with the half fog, where there's something going on here, but you don't exactly see what exactly. So you have you have an ornithopter operating here all the time to really see into the enemy's grounds, what they are doing. I think the little exploration elements are also cool. That you sometimes find stuff like he will be finding here. I don't know. I think it's a bit different it feels nice. It feels really amazing. But if you look for a very deep experience, I think it's not the game, but
It's like shallow like the sand.
but there are some bumps here, so maybe it's like I enjoyed it. I mean, all the time I spent with it, even like I don't know. I think I started the game first, and for the first time I started the game and I died very quickly, and I was so disappointed. I didn't play it the whole day, and the next day I was more open to get into it, to really read the little text what they were doing.
The harvester has a symbol that is blinking.
Oh,
What
yeah,
does that mean?
They brought it in because of worm sign, so I have to deploy it again.
I didn't see the word.
And the lens rod meeting. What happened? So no, it's all good. Okay. I think what is really missing for me is actually the campaign. I normally I wouldn't play a strategy game just for playing it. I always love to have like a goal per campaign per level, you know. Also that the level design is distinct for that level. Like
There's
here's
some
really randomly
special landmarks.
randomly generated. It's not telling a story, and even though it's a strategy game, I want story. So that's missing here. Okay, let's get those guys. So 280. So now I'll have to look. Like, do I have 5 water? Yeah, I have. Do I have 80? I have. So I can force them into submission now. Okay. Pause.
So the city is called Tabram.
What? Taproom?
Tabram.
Tabram. It doesn't matter. They are totally random. I think the randomness about everything is like the downside of the game, I would say. Okay, so how did it go? What? People supported it. So next time I build units, they are 100% more, double the cost. Yeah, sucks.
I wanted always like to try Deserts of Karak, but never got the right time to start.
Okay.
What is it?
I never heard of it. Oh, they're quickly losing their health in the desert. Shit. They're going to die. No, 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 no. No. Please don't perish. Yeah, they're really slow. They're super fat. Oh god, please reach it.
Oh, it's a homeworld. It's from Homeworld. It's also a sand-based strategy game.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of it before. Okay, what else? So,
I hate the German translation.
what do you hate?
The German translation
The German translation.
of Steam, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I should get another Ornithopter, I think.
It's the prequel to Homeworld. I never tried Homeworld, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the strategy player. I played Warcraft 2.
I played
think
3.
I got it from my
3 you
brother
played too?
parent.
3? Also Warcraft 3?
Yeah, but mostly because we played it multiplayer and
Yeah. But
Then-
didn't you play the
yeah, until
campaign?
the last mission, I think, and then I stopped because it was too hard.
Yeah.
I hate these
Wow!
stressful.
They couldn't kill them. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, not so random anymore.
I really wonder if they made everything harder.
Maybe.
Because I mean I'm not totally thinking, I'm talking and I'm not super concentrated, to be honest. But especially the beginning. Oh yes. No, okay, troop costs are more expensive now, that's why I can't afford them. That element sucks. Like that every round the costs change. It's like through
Yeah.
the voting, you know.
Renegotiation.
Lives belong to you.
So, other than
Fuck.
Warcraft 2 and 3, I didn't play much RTSs.
I mean, yeah, I don't make a big distinction between
Tactical.
no tactical. Yeah, for me it's all okay, real time, like RTS, tactical, and 4X. So I put them all into one bucket, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes because I'm not super genre.
Thankfully, you're not some kind of expert or journalist about games.
Yeah, I'm so glad for that. I mean, like if I would work for, let's say, PC games, I would do this completely different. But
Yeah, sure.
my show is on a Sunday morning. People don't care for games; they want just nice stories. So that's my mood when I do the reviews, and I love that actually because I'm not super interested to in-depth. In-depth stuff.
Funny words. I didn't like fantasy in RTS until Warcraft 3.
Yeah, interesting. I just had to, because I read a lot about RTS, and it's so interesting that Command and Conquer tried to do something with mages and magic, and because of the Vietnam War, inspired, no, not Vietnam War, Gulf War, they changed the theme. Okay. And what else? They really beat me. I can't believe it. So strange. Okay, maybe I should really power them up. And build a missile battery. That was the word that I was looking for. Okay.
What do you need? Yes, master.
Yes, master. Okay. Yeah, so what I basically try to do is like conquer the map, try to kill my enemies, try to be as strong as possible, and yeah, of course, try to maintain the economic cycle. And I think the cycle is not that hard if you keep an eye on everything, except that sometimes, like if you trade with people, like Blastcreed is not worth anything. So if you trade this, I mean, it's buy to cheap. It's cheap to buy in, but you have to pay a lot money for it because, like, money, the worth of money goes down. The worth of, if you play it right, you can really, instead of building the stuff yourself, you can probably go shopping. I don't do this now because I can't concentrate on this.
Are there harvesters you control? I think so?
Yeah, Dune without harvesters. They are here,
The spies.
okay, that's really a huge difference. You don't control them like in the old games. I mean, I think even in the old games, you put them into a place and they just did their stuff. So you just build a refinery, this one, in a region with spies. Didn't I have spies anywhere? Here. Like in such a region, you control the city, you build a refinery, they automatically deploy a harvester, and then you just harvest. And what I could do is like getting the crew up. That's what I do now, so they produce more. Okay, don't stand there. Come on. Yeah, and that's it. And you can't really decide with the cities, and it's really, here's a city. You can, like, here are the slots, and the more slots I want in the city, the more I have to pay Blastcreed for it. And Blastcreed is like, I can build it in every factory, but when I have like a Blastcreed stuff. Here it's like 50% more resource production. Yeah. So I have to check where I build what. And sometimes this stuff appears. Oh look, it's a little. Ooh.
Water sellers.
Yeah, the smugglers. They have donkey armies. They run with their donkeys.
Do they have harvesters?
Everyone has harvesters. Everyone has the same. I think the Fremen harvest less than the Atreides. So it makes a difference a little bit. And also, like, the Fremen don't have much influence on the Landsraad, like the Atreides, for example, have. So they play a little bit different. But the base is the same. Every time I see the road sign, it's like, damn, Harkonnen are here. Because I haven't played them before. Okay, what do I want
the
to do?
maps designed or automatically generated?
The latter. The latter.
I don't even remember if Northgard also had generated or was designed.
Yeah, like maybe this one is easier to catch. Okay, let's build some armies. Gunners and berserkers. Trooper. Okay. So another vote. Text negotiation. Unit power. Okay, now I put everything in here. And what's that? Authority production. Oh, I lost influence. Why did I lose it? I didn't check. Okay, now let's produce some more. I need money. Okay, local hubs. That sounds good. Okay, now I can assign. No, I already did this. Like with this, I can assign more people to the harvesters. We don't need to play so long today. Okay,
Play as long as you wish.
I feel you're like.
Yeah, but I don't really.
Except if you want to start.
No.
Okay.
I could show you Northgard.
Yeah, but then we have to switch computers. It would be interesting. I thought it might be nice to check Northgard.
Do you know if there will be a campaign later?
Yeah. They for 9 to 12 months they are in pre-production, early access now, and develop the game. But they definitely want to have a campaign, and especially multiplayer. Everyone is asking for multiplayer, and they're like, no, we don't have it. And not right now.
Okay.
And I understand the decision, right? Because I mean, first you polish.
I wonder if Northgard had multiplayer.
I mean, first you polish your and balance your troops, and then you can, like. I still can't buy them. They're so expensive.
Cool. Northgard.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know why I never played Northgard. There's no reason for that. It's fun. I mean, I actually waited for the Settlers, the new game, so much. I wanted to play that. Or maybe I can defeat them with 2 people.
As you wish, Master.
Strange that they are so weak. Okay, maybe I should go from here.
Did you win a map already?
I mean, I got 2 cities, and I tried to get that one, but
I mean, in the past, the 2.
no. The reason is I rather tried the Fremen and the Atreides and really switched between them and looked what they can do and can't. Yeah, and because of time, no.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe I mean, I have Fremens that are very, very far. But yeah, so far I did other stuff. Okay, I could make it quicker, but I think my brain doesn't work quicker. Okay. I don't know why they didn't walk over that here. Why they really walked close to this line. Strange.
The pathfinder part.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's still weird. I just wondered if there's something is here, but no. Hä? Just stand there. I love that they kick with their gun. That's so weird
But
because
they're just kicking, they're not shooting.
no, they are shooting. I guess. I hope.
No, they're just kicking.
Hä? But why would they do that? Oh, what? Hä? Maybe because when you're close to them, they just use their, they use their
Their
those
tiny little feet.
their tiny little feet, and when they're further away,
Yeah, well then get them further
yeah, I
away.
clicked. They didn't, and they got followed. They're really weak. Ah! Come on, kill them, so I can. Come on. That's right. I didn't realize that actually, because the Atreides weren't like that. So. Oh no!
You will die.
Okay, no wonder that they didn't succeed. What the fuck?
Damn, you're bad.
Yeah, like I said, I never played with the Harkonnen, that's why I wanted to do it today. Where they really suck. The Fremen are cool. I felt they were quite easy because also you could walk quite far in the desert because they're desert people, so that's cool for them. Oh, and they are so expensive to build. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I must say I'm not that shitty when I'm not talking and trying to stream in the meantime, so
Sure.
my strategy is a bit better. Because right now I must say I'm just confused checking over the map, and because my plan is to just get this village and then continue, but because I don't succeed because I'm not used to the Harkonnens. Yeah. We can start another campaign with the smugglers. Maybe they're cool.
Whatever you wish.
I don't like the Harkonnens anyway, so
You don't even save.
I don't save. Should I? No. I wasted too much time in the beginning. That's something I hate about RTSs. When you're too slow in the beginning, your enemies already build up and stand in front of your house. So I think no game adapts to you being slow in the beginning. So okay, new. Let's play smuggler. Okay, Underworld. This is cool. Underworld headquarters produced. They're really nice. Merchant trade. Okay. So let's do easy. Very easy. No, it doesn't exist. Political. Okay, so if you have a lot of influence and stuff. I hate that they don't have like a mouse over. If you notice here, it's... Okay.
Tooltip.
Yeah, tooltip. I'm really looking forward when they have campaigns in Czech and all those characters have like a story and all that. Okay, let's find
Much more positive.
much more positive.
They were not
Yeah. I mean,
Strike.
the Harkonnens, they're obviously the assholes anytime, so. Okay, so let's build. Oh, this city looks so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's build units.
Houses.
Commandant Wrecker. And those. Okay, let's check them out. No, we don't did that yet. Okay, so we got a siege. And yeah, let's just do this. As soon as we have our soldiers.
I'm all ears.
It's said that they don't say more. Just greetings.
And the Harkonnen, what does he say?
What do you want?
What do you want?
But I
He's
love
like fat Thanos.
yeah, but I love that they're always like slightly in the dark. Okay, he's not, but she is definitely.
How is Arrakis treating you?
Ah, she's really nice. I put I freistellen.
Free.
I freed her in Photoshop. I don't know, my English is really bonkers right now. I have to think and play. It's whoa. It's taking everything from me right now.
Yes, boss.
Okay, go here, please. I mean, the more I play it, the more I see through the game and the more I think it's quite flat. But it's really exciting in the beginning when you don't know how the game works and you... Except if you are somebody who reads guides, how to play the smugglers, how to play... Like today really started such things popping up on the internet when it came out yesterday. Of course. I mean, it's... Okay, now I have to look. Okay, so they are... Scavengers. Or gain 10% health regeneration per day. Okay, but I think they regenerate anyway when they stand at cities. Okay, so they need to be near. And they are soon dead. Awesome. What are those scavengers? Wreckers? Okay, no scavengers. Okay, come on. How much? Okay. So now I can put my flag here. And get some spice.
Didn't know smugglers were so aggressive.
Okay.
Didn't know smugglers would like take over full cities.
Yeah,
Like
no, they
that.
do. At least, like, you could put them into enemy cities as well. Okay, it's still progressing. I mean, you can only do 2 extra. Okay, let's build a nice refinery. And put militia in there. Okay. So.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Also, kind of this kind of exploration really still excites me. You know, what is there? Where's... I mean, you know that this city is there, but you don't know the numbers of the city, how much you need to bring in, which resource is giving you a buffer here, what little item hides here. But yeah, in the end, it's the same for every piece you find. I mean, sometimes after a while, for example, it might happen that here a siege just appears. You know, it's not there in the beginning, and sometimes even after you conquer the map, it happens that new stuff is appearing.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's really good. That's cool.
Otherwise.
That's cool. So, only that takes really long. Okay, he scanned this.
You can't speed up.
I can speed up actually.
Well, then.
So, let's do this. Yeah, normally I don't speed up because sometimes I forget it and then everything is going quick and I haven't checked on everything.
Isn't there a shortcut for it? 1, 2, 3.
It sucks a bit that they don't put the shortcuts in the mouse overs. That would be great. I only know the shortcut for, I mean, space is like in every game. It's pause in every RTS,
Which has pause.
which has pause. Yeah, of course. So I don't know the benefit of disabling a crawler from being picked up when a sandworm comes. I have to enable that. I don't know what disabling would help me.
Sacrifice.
I mean, in this time, of course, the game pauses, the harvesting pauses, and he brings it back, and I have to check the little icon here in order to deploy it again. So, all right, but if you have here Plascrete, okay, great. So they want more from us. Can we conquer them?
I think next time we should a little bit.
It's over the.
We should look where our picture is because
Yeah.
in the top,
You are so wise.
in the bottom right corner, it wouldn't have done any harm.
Okay. So let's take them. Where's my... I don't know. I want to click here. I mean, you can double click and then... Yeah. But where is it? Huh? I clicked on the harvester. Okay. So, what's here? Okay, and sometimes when they are in a place like this, I not always watch them fighting. Sometimes I just... Oh, like right now, the worms are coming. Wait, we can save. And let them get eaten. Oh, where's the worm? Normally when you got worm signs... No, yep. So nice. Yeah, so that's why you have to watch it, or at least watch the little icon here.
Yeah.
Or fight on this ground, right? So,
Yum yum.
yeah. Smugglers. Okay. Like a Viertelstunde? Okay, go
Closer to
away.
15 minutes.
Come on.
Can't we take the shuttle? We ain't paid enough.
Okay. And with the Fremen, you can put thumpers and really call for the worm and take him like a bus. And then really go down the sand, and
Okay.
it's really nice. Okay.
Is this visualized?
Yeah, you see that.
Okay.
Okay, now we take the city. And what else are we doing? Here. So here's like a thopter, only thopter is crashed. And you can use a militia person to, check on that. Oh no, it's not for an agent. Okay, it's something else. It's something. It looks similar, but it's not the same.
Because the symbol is so tiny.
Yeah. No, I mean normally, yeah. They looks the ornithopter looks like it has more like its wings.
Ready to go. Yes.
Okay. Did I build something here? So what do we need? We only have 1 water, so we definitely should build a wind trap. What? Raid detected. Oh no, not raiders. Heh, where are they? Okay, they seem to
They're
come and they
coming.
warn me. But I got militia here, so. Militia is waiting. There they're coming. So let's take a look. Haha. Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. So is the city mine? The city is mine.
The game has nothing to do with the movies, has it?
No.
I think they
no.
share the same book. Or
Yes,
they're
they
based
share the same book, and what they share, but it's just similar. They also gendered lead kinds, like the guy who is that is doing the terraforming. In the movie it was a woman, although in the book it was a man, and they what's the name? Just gender swapped, and they also gender swapped her, and she also looks a bit like in the movies. So that's the similarities.
Okay.
I don't know. Are there any other? Ooh, I have to flee with my ornithopter.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, they would have had to talk to Dennis Villeneuve and the production company in order to use that. So, and I think Shiro is not that big, so
Wasn't there a NFT guy who bought one of Jodorowsky's books?
it was not
Pitchbacks
Guy. I
for-
think it was a community, right?
Yeah, okay, maybe. He bought one of the books for the
Engine time.
Jodorowsky movie version of Dune.
Yeah, and thought he could now film.
Yeah, they thought they can now just pay people to make the movie.
So hilarious, the whole thing.
And no, you didn't get the rights to the movie. You just get a big book for like much too much money.
I mean, weren't those? I know. I thought it's always with the worm, but it has nothing to do with that. Yeah, that's really just here, so you have to pay attention, and your ornithopters get destroyed.
So you have 2 areas now.
How is Arrakis treating you?
What? What do we have?
Like 2 areas. They are not connected.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that good? Bad? Is it a problem?
I mean, it's not really a problem. I think it makes a difference when you walk with your soldiers through the desert, and as soon as you get into your own area, especially the city, they don't lose water, you know.
Okay.
So the further you walk, the earlier your soldiers will die. So if you don't have a transporter, of
I
course.
see.
Okay, a bribe. Bribe is paid. Okay. I can't concentrate. What did I want to do? Okay, there are also really, when I played the beta, there was a lot ornithopters lying in the sand, and I could just grab them, and I would have 3, 4 ornithopters, and now it's rarely the case.
Okay.
Strange. Yeah, I guess next I get the city.
NFT guys do and post a lot of funny things, also a lot of scammy things.
Yeah.
It's really quite something.
Okay, what do we have here? Okay, 40, so I definitely have to generate more authority. I don't have much authority as a smuggler.
The board Yacht Club was hacked recently again.
Again.
Yeah, somehow they could mail people, and it looked official, and they would think they would get new apes. Instead, they were their apes stolen somehow, something like that.
Okay, interesting.
I still don't understand how they are worth that much, but whatever.
Yeah, me neither, to be
For me,
honest.
it's like $5.
I mean, I understand why people would fall for that, but I mean, it always starts with influencers really paying attention. I think they also got their own apes made for them, and then people see that. Whoa.
I bet we would make more money with our next game if it were an NFT. I mean, the full game. You can only have the game if you buy the NFT. Of course, everybody can copy it, but you are the sole owner of the game. I
What?
bet we would make more money than with like selling it regularly.
I hope not. Sounds sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
Okay, let's. Ooh, I already can do that. So that's for the smugglers. Oh, I have no votes, and I can't invest them. That's really interesting. Like with the Harkonnens and Atreides and also Frame, I could vote. And smugglers are of course not officially part of the Landsrat.
Yeah.
Although I pay them. I have to pay them. Great. So this decline and decline. Heh.
You have only one vote.
Ah, okay. But I also can't invest it because normally,
Yeah.
can I bribe them? Can I do anything? Okay, from 2000. Damn it. I never played the smugglers as well. Of course, I played the Atreides because they are the given faction. And I was happy to have Fremen, and beyond that, I wasn't interested. I don't want to play the Harkonnen. Yeah, go watch the Harkonnen cutscenes of Dune 2000. They're fun. They will be also featured in the in my radio feature
Oh, okay.
because it was just too good to not take it. I forgot to press the button. Okay, I think we should stop because it's really I don't know. I can't think. And the map is not normally I have this all discovered, but it's too much. Okay, so 360. So I don't have any authority. I really have to get more authority. And for that, I have an authority generator. Like, I have a research hub, I could get knowledge. I have a listening post, there I get influence. And I have craft workshop, I can craft hegemony. Weird. Okay, what I want to have? Fuel cell factory. I don't need this right now. Maybe a recruitment office would be good. Did I build a plascrete? Yeah, I built this. Okay, recruitment. So where are my soldiers? Oh yeah, and I forget again to give them militia to not get overrun later.
What do you need?
Okay, get here. So what do I do with them? Maybe, yeah, let's get some hegemony. Okay, what's this?
Engine's hot.
One of the first things I really learned, like got a lesson in UI design, was about RTSs
Yeah,
and how it's bad when you have overlapping windows
like
because
this.
it makes the window look smaller.
Ah.
Had like this, so
Ah,
it should have been till the end of the screen instead of just in the top right. So people now have the feeling, okay, there's something missing from the map.
hey, I got that. I know. No, now I can vote.
So I wonder why they are why this is working now.
I have no idea.
or if it doesn't really matter.
I must
to
really
what
say
you
the
do.
Landsrat thing is strange because it comes in 3 times. Like first time they just announce what's going on, what will be voted. The second time you can vote, and the third time they announce what happened from your vote.
And
And
the top right, it was saying in
Yeah,
2 days, now
right,
it's
right.
ended 3
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, it's different for the smugglers, so interesting. Okay. Now, okay, what else is going on here? Worm signs. What do I do? Guerilla tactics. Command post building. Yeah, let's do this. And yeah. Okay. Didn't I have worm signs? Ah, here. In transit. Great. I must say I always miss those because they are on the most left of my screen, and they give me like little tasks like conquer 2 villages, or you will have like a revolt in one of your villages soon. And often I'm not in the mood to really answer for that because I'm have other plans, and
Yeah,
it's
sure.
super. I mean, I know that they want to stress me with that, but yeah, still annoys me. Okay, deploy. I wanted to conquer something. Oh, I haven't even researched what I get here. Great. Hey, do they even do something? Yeah, because sometimes they really get stuck. You can really see that they get stuck in parts here. Like also the crawlers, sometimes they get stuck on the region, on the edge, but they still seem to work, so that's not a problem. Okay, I think I have to produce. Oh, I don't have enough money. Heh? Ah, I don't have enough. Okay. Will they be enough? I'm not bored by the landscape though. That's what is. You don't have music in me? Did I put it out?
No, it's okay.
You see that? With them, I can more easily conquer villages.
The
It's-
Harkonnen maybe have different
Okay. Oh fuck! I'm missing water.
advantages.
That's strange because I built a water supply. And or did I miss that? Did I have a water supply? I don't know. Wait, in the beta I could see there was a window here where I could call up my buildings, and it's not here anymore. I don't know where they are.
Smugglers don't have buildings.
They have, because now I don't know. Did I already build wind traps or did I forget that? I think those are wind traps. No, refinery.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're wind. Because I only have 2 water. Because I can't. Oh, yeah, because I can't get this city because I need 5 water. So I now have to wait until this is yeah, in my hands. I've finished. Okay, you wanted to 1 minute, okay?
Whatever.
I think I saved that. I was slow, but it wasn't that bad, I think. I mean, I don't know where the enemies are, what they are doing. So
Is there an end to the map or is it endless?
you have darker
Okay.
sandstorms, and you can't go in there with your ornithopter. They just don't accept the command, and so that's the border. No. Okay, I save now. There's my girls.
It's a nice save screen.
I find the interface in general very, very nice. I mean, maybe a bit. I mean, they did the article. That definitely. The Arctic-core is really nice. Maybe a bit dry. Like, it would be fun if there were.
Dry. Because it's
Ah,
a sand planet.
I mean, a bit sand like floating over that, or at least like the corners would be more used. I don't know, something that reminds you of the setting, because the setting is not like nice Art Deco castle, but it's okay. I also love the song. I heard it a lot. I that was the first thing I always do when I start a game. I record the menu song for the radio.
Yeah.
That was really good. Yeah, I saved. Okay. All right. So, yeah, to me, it's exciting if you look for deeper strategy, or you are really good in strategy. It might be too flat and bore you, and you might wait for the multiplayer and the campaign. But apart from that, I love it. I love the sound. I love the music. I love the look. I love the characters.
Thumbs up from Jana.
Yes. Yeah. That's it for today. Thank you, Friedrich, for enduring this torture. Yeah. Anything else we want to say? No. You just want to go.
No, that's all. Back then we did like an outlook what the next episode will be like, but we don't have an idea right now.
Yeah, I mean that's a problem. You said you have like for the last couple of years that you don't have games you look forward to,
That anyway, yeah.
and you have no game that you are playing right now.
Well,
Or right? Do you have one that you like to share? You're getting back to Shadowrun, right?
yeah, sure, but I don't think I would show that.
But we haven't shown. We wanted to in the Shadowrun when we
Yeah.
talked about Shadowrun, but we didn't. Why don't you want to show it?
It's very much text, and
Okay, yeah, that's always a problem
It's
when
not
we
good.
act the text out.
I'm still thinking Dungeon Keeper
Oh yeah, let's do Dungeon Keeper next week.
first part.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's see.
Think about it. Try. I mean, you said you have to check first if it works
Yeah,
on
if it
streaming.
has technical problems.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone. Take a look at Shiro Games Dune Spice Wars. It's still in early access, so keep that in mind.
Yeah,
And
and fuck Musk.
fuck mask, yeah, totally. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.